Hey, welcome to Deirdre Burnette, Live Again for You. I wanted to jump on and talk about anger. A-N-G-E-R, anger. Many of us have anger and don't even know it. It would be classified as hidden anger. Hidden anger. And the way that we get hidden anger is by being angry about something and not following all the way through to forgiveness and truly forgiving that person, place, or thing. And we allow this anger to just like ruminate over and over and over and over and over again. It just ruminates. It just keep going round and round. It stays in movement. And then it'll go and it'll just like rest in some area of your body. You know, that's why you can have women or men, children, and they are like walking around they're walking around just like with anger, and it may even look like it's just like hardness, or they can look, just like stoic, like they don't have any feelings and emotions at all. And many people can like misclassify that look as rejection and hurt, but really the underlining emotion, the underlining manifestation of that look is anger. It's whether you were angry at yourself for not doing what you needed to do, or you were angry at the person, place, or thing for the disappointment, the rejection that it inflicted upon you. And that's only to name a few of the assaults that could have been inflicted upon you. So whenever we have hidden anger, the anger doesn't go away. The anger is just there, and it's like I said, it's like resting somewhere in your body, whether it's in your mind, it's in your mind and your will and your emotions, but where it chooses to manifest is like totally random. It's totally random. And I'm going to give you a secret to how you can get rid of this anger. And the secret is to forgive. You have to forgive. You have to forgive that you be forgiven. You have to forgive. So whenever you're walking around with hidden anger, it's because you haven't let it go. You haven't forgiven. You can say you have forgiven, but you haven't truly forgiven. You haven't truly forgiven. And there is a scripture in the Bible, a story in the Bible that speaks on this. It speaks of the gentleman who was forgiven, but whenever people came to him for forgiveness, he didn't forgive. So whenever the person who forgave him found out that he wasn't forgiving other people, he got him and he was like given over to the tormentors. And that was a physical story in the Bible. So in the spirit, because what is physical many times contrasts the spiritual now. So whenever we choose to walk in, unforgiveness, we don't forgive people and all of this kind of stuff, then guess what? We're given over to the tormentors. And what that torment is and what it looks like for each individual is totally what it's going to be for that individual. I know that unforgiveness, it like pressurizes you. You just walking around with this anger and this hatred for this thing, and it's not doing anything to that other person, but it's just like tormenting you and your body. It can cause like high blood pressure. It can just cause all kind of things because of this ruminating anger that just keeps being revisited in your head. It keeps being revisited and revisited and revisited, and then it might settle down for a minute where you're not actually like consciously thinking about it, but it's still there, just ruminating ruminating. So yeah, I wanted to just bring attention to the hidden unforgiveness, because the scripture says to forgive that you be forgiven. So you cannot walk around in unforgiveness and think that you are forgiven, because you're not. You're not. So don't be deceived on that point. You cannot carry unforgiveness in your heart. You cannot carry unforgiveness in your heart and think that you are forgiven. So yeah, just be aware of that. Be aware that you are not forgiven if you are not forgiving people. Okay? So yeah, hidden unforgiveness is deadly. It's deadly, y'all. It's deadly. I mean, I'll say hidden unforgiveness that is caused from anger. Anger, because the underlining emotion, the underlining foundation of unforgiveness is anger. You're angry. You're angry about something. You're angry because nobody came to your aid. You're angry because you were just done unjustly and you just felt like a person could have done something that they didn't do. Or you're angry because somebody said something about you that you didn't like. So what? Let it run off your back like water on a duck, okay? Let it run off, because people do that. You've done it before. So yeah, just let it run off your back. You have to let that stuff go. Some people still holding on to stuff that may have happened in high school, and you still have this grudge against this person, and y'all like 50 years old now. Oh, I remember when she like rolled her eyes at me and was talking about me to this girl. We was in the 8th grade. Really? If you look at the 8th graders now, if you look at even like people in high school now, and you're grown, y'all wasn't grown at all. You thought you were grown. I thought I was grown. When I was 21, I thought I was grown, which I was considered an adult at that point, but I still had a whole lot to learn. So yeah, let's get it together. Let's get our bodies straight to where we are not like walking in unforgiveness, because that is like very lethal to us. It causes so many ailments. You go to the doctor and stuff, and you have these things wrong with you. Your vital signs and your blood work and all of this stuff is off. And sometimes the doctor might not even have like a pinpoint of why it's like that, but you have to like examine yourself. Spiritually, what's your condition spiritually? Are you angry? Perhaps. It could be that you're angry. And this anger, this hidden anger, is just like causing all kind of havoc in you. So yeah, y'all, let's get over anger. Let the anger go. If you're angry at an ex-husband, an ex-wife, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, let it go. Let it go. And I'm telling you this from experience. I am telling you this from experience. From life's experience. I know years and years and years ago, I was walking in anger. And even like as far back as about like 4 years ago. But I learned to stop walking in anger because it doesn't work well for me. It doesn't work well for anybody. But it would just cause me to have tension. My blood pressure would go up if I was walking in like anger that I wasn't even like really considering as anger anymore, but I just had like let it rest in me. But certain things would trigger that anger, and it would become a ruminating thing again. I would just like open the wound right back up and just bring it back to life and think about what happened, what I should have said, what I should have did, what I didn't do, and I was just like feeding it baby food. You know what I'm saying? Because I gave it power. I kept giving it power. But whenever you like choose to forgive, you have to consciously forgive. You have to consciously say, I forgive whoever that person is. And you're not going to always feel like you want to forgive, but that's what you have to do. You have to like consciously forgive. And then once you forgive, and once it like kick in and everything, you're going to be like, man, I don't even feel that hatred for that person anymore. But you just have to let the Spirit of the Lord do the work in you. He'll begin to do the work in you where it will come out as desired. It will be the desired result that you're looking for, because you took the spiritual program and you put it to work. So yeah, let's work on that hidden anger. Get rid of it. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on. I was thinking about that, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. And you see me keep trying to rub my hair down, because natural hair does what it want to do, and I just have this little puff up here that yeah, it's like, oh my goodness. But anyway, you ladies know what I'm talking about. And yeah, and I wanted to just like send a shout out to my girl, my best friend, one of my best friends, Leslie Watkins. She has a business called Party of One, and she sent me this t-shirt, and I love it. It is like absolutely beautiful, and it just represents that you as an individual is your own party. You know what I'm saying? You're your own joy. You make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's to a married woman, anybody, people with children. You're still your party of one, because at the end of the day, it's about you, your self-reflection, and what you think about yourself, who you are. So yeah, excuse me. So yeah, just go visit her website. It is, let me see, mypartyofone.com, www.mypartyofone.com. And she's also on Instagram and Facebook. Let me see, Instagram is party_of_one. Now, this is just off the top of my head, so yeah, just go to her website and you can get her other information there, and browse and read her blogs and stuff. Is really good. And browse her inventory. She has t-shirts, journals, cards, greeting cards. She has a number of things. So just browse and support her, and be your party of one. Be your own party of one. All right, ladies. Well, I'm gonna check out for right now, and I love you guys, and have a great day. And until we meet again, thank you.